Namaste, everyone. Thank you for returning to the Ancient Wisdom channel. Google has locked me out of my channel and my account for no good reason. So this video might not appear on YouTube right at the time that I record it, but I will be posting it on Facebook to make sure that all my friends can see this. So let me share my screen. So today we're going to be talking about, as promised, the transits for this coming new moon for every ascendant. This is occurring we're talking about the East Coast of the United States. Our time is going to be 12:13 a.m. on April 20th. And it's going to be an eclipse. And I spoke about that in my last video, so have a look at that if you haven't already. I talked about the particulars of this time. And now I'm just going to give some tips as to what each ascendant can do to make this transition a little bit more smooth, or hopefully a lot more smooth. So here we go. Here we have the Aries ascendant, and this new moon and the eclipse is happening right in your first house. The points, by the way, I should mention again that I always do sidereal and not tropical Western astrology, so the signs might differ from what you're accustomed to. However, these positions are exactly the way they are observable in the sky, where you can see the planets in their star constellations. And hopefully I didn't forget anything else to tell you. So back to Aries ascendant. What I'm seeing is a kind of a dual-minded issue. There's a lot of activity right there in the sign of Aries. And so I recommend meditating a lot during this time, especially for the next month. Try to keep yourself very focused. Reading a book would be an excellent way to practice focusing your mind. And with Jupiter about to enter into the sign of Aries, I just want to say that a great teacher is coming soon, and you've been feeling a little distance from your guru. So just wait another month or so and the wisdom will come. Taurus ascendants. Take care of your paternal siblings. This is where the eclipse is happening, the 12th house. It would be a good idea to donate to people in hospitals or institutions, to children there. Venus in your first house should have a very positive effect on you and your self-image. So that's the good news for you. For the Gemini ascendants, elder siblings, cousins, friends, your Lagnesh, Mercury, is tied up with the eclipse sign, and with Mars in your first house. So take extra care of your health and don't do any dangerous physical activities. Okay, for Cancer ascendants, What I'm seeing is that you might experience a disturbance at your job, maybe conflict with your boss, and possibly your father, actually. So, a couple of tips: take care of your knees and feet. Your knees are 10th house and your feet are 12th house, where Mars is. Don't neglect mom if she needs you. A little remedy you could try is to bring a picture of a wise female guru to your job and have a flower there if you can. Leo ascendants. Your teachers and gurus will be affected the most by this eclipse. This could also be your dad, if your dad is like a guru to you. I suggest yielding to a female authority figure and temporarily put your ego aside and be humble. You might experience also distance from your siblings. Actually, this is a kind of a long-term thing with K2 in your 3rd house. So try not to force anything in that area of your life. Okay, you Virgo. We on Virgo already? Virgo ascendants. So what I see is some distancing feeling from your family. Again, this is K2 in your 2nd house. K2 is the south node of the moon. And that's a long transit. I figure another, well, speaking of that, see, my mom's calling me. Sorry. I'm gonna put this on do not disturb. Sorry about that. So yes, Virgo ascendant, Virgo ascendant, distancing from family. I would suggest as a remedy to study something of the hidden sciences like astrology. A new relationship might try to rush in and surprise you. So be very, very clear with communication. Libra ascendant. You might experience difficulties with self-esteem at this time. Maybe you've been feeling this for a while. A wise, attractive woman can give you an astrology reading and help you gain understanding of relationships. Take care of teachers and gurus. Take the responsibility for your relationships and do your part to improve them. Be the wise one in your relationships and say you're sorry whenever there's, difficulties and contention. Scorpio ascendants. I see a possible tussle in the area of service and health. So do the right thing, eat the right foods, avoid arguments, take extra care if you have kids and with pets. Focus on service, kindness, and paying debts. For Sagittarius ascendants, you might find that a tussle occurs with your kids and possibly romantic partners, but not necessarily, well, actually, yes, spouse also, because you have Mars transiting your 7th house. You might feel that your spouse or mom is trying to overpower you. So yield to mom. And what's going on is your spouse actually wants to help you. So let him or her know what help you need, and that will make things go much more smoothly. For Capricorn ascendants, before I continue, I want to please remind everybody that if you're watching this on YouTube, please like, subscribe, and share this channel with anybody who might be interested or benefit from what I'm doing here. And when you do subscribe, hit the bell notification icon so that you get notified of future videos. So back to Capricorn ascendant. The eclipse is happening in your 4th house. I neglected to say that actually in some of these signs here. Fix up and decorate your home with a lot of enthusiasm. Really put energy into that. Be the peacekeeper when family issues arise. Eat the healthiest food to protect your stomach. For Aquarius ascendants, the eclipse is happening in your 3rd house. You might feel crowded by your neighbors or siblings. Short distance trips and good communication will be beneficial. Do exercise and play games with kids to use the excess energy in a good way. And finally, for Pisces ascendants, the eclipse is happening in your 2nd house. Siblings can be helpful in family matters. Don't fight with your mom. Channeling Mars energy by repairing all things that are in disrepair in your home is a very good remedy. And you must put a lot of energy into that. If you're not sweating, you're not working hard enough on it. Mars needs to work hard. And that's really every ascendant. I'm going to go over them one more time and just mention which house the eclipse is happening for you. So in Aries, it's happening in your ascendant itself. In Taurus, it's happening in your 12th house. For Geminis, it's happening in your 11th house. For Cancer, it's happening in your 10th house. For Leo, it's happening in your 9th house. For Virgo, it's happening in your 8th house. For Libra, it's happening in your 7th house. For Scorpio, in your 6th house. For Sagittarius, in your 5th house. And for Capricorn, in your 4th house. I think I mentioned all the other ones already. So if you have any questions, if you can get to my channel, if I can get to my channel on YouTube, you can contact me in the comments section. You can send me messages. You can also reach me at my email address, which is awisdom108@gmail.com. That's awisdom108@gmail.com. You can email me questions. And I think that's it for now. Thank you so much for visiting the Ancient Wisdom channel. Many blessings, lots of love, and namaste.